Right, this is my last Pride subreddit for the month of June. So just doing another coming out. I've only got 2 stories for this one, where I normally have 3. But let's get into this. So this is Ashla's coming out, and we've got Form 56. Help me coming out. Advice needed. 23 female. I think I'm bisexual homoromantic, but to not confuse my straight friends, I just say I'm bi, or that I just know I'm not 100% straight. Anyways, the other day, talking to this friend about relationships led us to talking about sexuality and stuff. I said that I was kinda confused, and that I was tired of being asked if I'm a lesbian or something. 3 people have asked me this, and I look 100% straight. And just because I haven't had a partner or give my first kiss. The thing is, I don't see myself being able to say I'm not straight or that I'm bisexual. That word scares me. It's so much. It's about pigeonholing yourself into something. But I want to say I have had girl crushes as a hint that I'm into women. How do I approach this? Thank you. There are a couple of comments on this, but I will say I am not into pigeonholing. And I've said it before that it's a spectrum. So you could be 99% into men and 1% into women, or the other way around, or anything along that spectrum. So don't pigeonhole yourself. You know what you like, you know who you like, and you just be you. And you can explain yourself as whatever you want. You can explain yourself as bisexual. You can explain yourself as bisexual homoromantic. And honestly, the more detailed you are with what your sexuality is, the more you can teach people. So if people are like, what is that? You can then explain what that is, and they will understand you more and understand the spectrum more, if people are willing to learn that is. But the ones that aren't, they don't matter, as harsh as that sounds. Let's see what the comments have to say. Lesbian with a Passion 9 says, I say if you're fully comfortable with your labels, inform your friends of both of them. If they get confused, try your best to explain. If not, you end up leaving the homoromantic bit out. It may mean that you end up denying part of yourself. If you want to hint at it using your girl crushes, go for it. But don't deny a part of yourself, especially not for the sake of others. It will do more harm than good. Remember, you are loved. And then OP says, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly right. I completely agree with that comment. It's so true. You are who you are, and if you have found that pigeonhole that you fit into, then great, that's fantastic. Because I've learned about myself reading these subreddits, because I've described myself as pansexual, but more on the romantic side. I didn't know that there is a pansromantic and a pansexual. So I don't know now if I fit more within the pansromantic. I'm not really that fussed personally, because I know who I am, I know who I like and how I like people, how I fall for people. I understand myself well enough, but it's that label. So I don't know, to be fair, if I'm more pansromantic than I am pansexual. It's something I will look into, because I haven't actually read up on what they are or the differences, but I will now, and it's thanks to reading these subreddits that I've learned that. So that's been helpful for me as well. I've learned through doing this. Right, let's read the second story. This is from No Purpose 3141. I don't like your username. It sounds very dismissive of yourself. Advice needed. Hello. I, 19 female, have been thinking about coming out to my sister, 29-year-old, for a while, but it's always scared me to do so. I'm starting university this year, and my sister has been cornering me a lot about relationship stuff lately, asking if I have a boyfriend, if there's anyone I fancy, being highly suspicious of every male friend I have. I have only 2. One is openly gay and the other has a girlfriend. See, I really hate that. Like, whenever you talk to someone of the opposite sex, people are like, ooh, do you like them? Ooh, are you dating? It's insane to me. You have friendships on both sides. Anyway, I'm out to everyone in my circle except my parents and my sister. It's not that I think me coming out to them will make them disown me, but I'm not naive enough to think nothing will change either. But my sister's comments are really getting to me lately. I feel like I always have to walk around eggshells and be extremely careful. I'm also a paranoia? I really don't want to butcher that word. And I'm on meds for them. So being scared really doesn't help my mental state. Oh, bless your heart. I currently don't have a girlfriend or anyone I like, which is making me braver because I don't have anyone tied to me, which makes it easier. I don't have to think about another person and let my sister meet them or something. I'm thinking about coming out to her this summer, maybe in July, because I have a packed schedule until then, and I really need to get my courage for this. My sister has 2 openly gay friends, and I don't think she's homophobic at all. I also don't really know how she will react to her sister coming out to her, but again, her comments make me feel really uncomfortable. And it's not like saying I won't ever have a boyfriend helps my case when I'm not out, because she thinks I'm too academically focused. So basically, I want to come out to her, but I'm a scaredy cat, and my breath gets weaker when I think about coming out to my sister. Even if a logical part of me knows she won't act like a homophobic, but even then I can't be sure. Can I be sure that she won't out me to my parents or something? Should I come out? Any type of advice appreciated. Sorry if my words don't make any sense. English isn't my first language, and I have been in a panic-like state for the past 2 hours thinking about it. Honestly, I read that badly. That wasn't you, that was me, because I can't read. That was a very classic line. It's not you, it's me. I don't know how to advise you because I don't know your sister, I don't know you, and I don't really know your parents. I don't know your parents. But you need to come out when you're comfortable with the idea. You have to allow for the fact that you may not be accepted so that you can prepare yourself mentally for it. Doesn't sound like your sister's homophobic, and maybe she's pushing the boyfriend thing because she already suspects, and maybe this is her way of kind of pushing it out of you, which would be wrong if that's what she is doing. If she suspects, she should just keep it to herself. But I don't know if that's the case. Maybe she doesn't suspect at all. It does sound like it sounds like a much older than 29-year-old thing to do, to be like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? Oh, is there anyone you like? It's not normally something from younger people. 29 isn't old. So I'm kind of surprised she's doing that, and is there a reason behind that as to why she's doing it, which makes me think that. Anyway, I wish you luck, OP, and I hope when you come out, your family still loves and adores you like they should. But let's see if the comments have anything helpful to say. Great. Otter478. I feel like I have to walk on eggshells and be extremely cautious. I'm also a paranoiac. I don't know what that is. I'm really sorry, and I'm pronouncing it wrong. Paranoiac? I don't know. I'm very sorry that I'm very ignorant on this word and what this mental health issue is. And I'm on meds for them. So being scared doesn't really help my mental state. So that's just this commenter stating the sentence that they've already said. Your answer is right there in that statement. For your own personal mental health, come out. You'll find that living an open and honest life is much easier than living a lie. You're actually right. I hadn't thought of that. Because yeah, if your mental state is deteriorating because you're wanting to come out and you're not, then isn't it better to pull off that band-aid and at least everyone knows you know where you stand, and your sense of relief when your sister is chill about it will be massive, and you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. Because I think that is going to be the reaction she has. You said she's got gay friends. She's never given you the impression that she's homophobic. I think you'll be fine. So good luck, OP. OP has responded to, thank you, you're right. I should definitely come out at some point, but I'm still on the fence for it because I can't exactly figure out how my sister will react. Planning on coming out as soon as I get my courage together, I think. Yeah. Can you not drop hints, as in like, because I've had conversations with people about the LGBTQ plus community, and they give me their views on it. Can you not have an open conversation with your sister without saying anything about you? And if she's just like chill about it, you can then mention that you are part of that community. I don't know. It's very, very hard to assess. Right, last comment. Blackgator2. I have 2 answers for you. If you decide you're ready to come out, you said you feel on edge because she asks about possible boyfriends a lot. So maybe if you're not ready to come out, you can just tell your sister that her asking about your dating life adds pressure and stress on you. That way, it's not a discussion about your sexuality, but instead it's more of a discussion about her bringing up your dating life as a whole. Hopefully that then stops her bringing up dating at all and gives you some time to actually come out when you're ready. That's actually a really good idea. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, why can't you just say to your sister, can you stop mentioning my romantic life? You're adding stress. And she must know about your mental health and must know that putting stress on you causes your mental health to get worse. So surely you saying that should make her back off. If you decide you're ready to come out, maybe you can have the same discussion but include your sexuality as well. Tell her you don't like that she brings up your dating life a lot, and then add that you're not into guys. That way it won't possibly be scary to start the conversation with your sexuality, which might be the scariest and hardest part about having the conversation at all. I hope this helps, and I wish you the best of luck, and that no matter what the conversation you decide to have, that she respects you and your feelings. Yeah, I wish you luck, OP, and the comments on that were really good and hopefully helped you, and I wish you all the luck in the future. That is the end of that video. Hope you guys liked and enjoyed that video. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff really helps me in the algorithm, pushes it out for more people, so hopefully gets my subscriber count up, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!